Welcome back to the App Squad, episode 12. I'm your host, and that's my other host. Well, your other host. You might notice that there's one of us missing again.
Yeah, we lost him. We lost him again.
Angel, our third host, is in fucking Utah.
Is he in Utah?
That's what he said, right?
I think so. I don't remember. I don't listen to him.
He's doing the POV thing?
I don't know. I texted, or I think I texted him. That probably was just like a thought that I never actually did. But
could be.
I was like, you better be recording, bitch. Again, I think I said that. I don't know if I did.
We'll see how much he actually records either way.
He'll probably have a clip. Like I can guarantee you, he will probably be like, so
I'm in Utah.
Kind of forgot. No, like legit, it's gonna be like a 10-second clip of we'll see a car go, and then
that's it.
Yep,
that's the whole thing.
So you'll be able to see that on our TikTok because it'll you probably see it on Vine because it'll be short enough to be on Vine.
Damn, that's a throwback.
So, what'd you do this week?
What I did this week? I relinked with an old co-host.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Dominic. We talked a little bit, and by talked, I made fun of him intermittently for 30 minutes while we played Rust. Like, he got on, and he's like, where are you guys basing at? And I said, oh, are you sure you don't want to live on the other side of the map? And then he just didn't answer me. It was so awkward. I thought it was funny, but he just didn't answer. So yeah, we didn't actually talk at all. I just made fun of him. Which it's kind of weird to me, because it feels really awkward, deservedly so. But I'm just treating it like it's normal. You know?
Yeah, I mean, fool me once, shame on you, you know? Or shame on me? Which one is it?
I think it's shame on you. And then second time, it's shame on me's.
Third time, never get fooled again.
Third time,
George Bush.
Shame on both of us. But what'd you do?
Yeah, I just chilled. Went to work a lot. We had a huge visit yesterday morning.
From who? The management?
Just some
warlords?
Just some corporate mans. And so like they've been cutting hours and shit, bro. And I mean, I've been talking about this for months, but they're still cutting that shit for everybody else, and it sucks. But you know, what can you do?
Not you though, right?
Nah,
they need you.
Yeah. So hey, so they've been cutting people, and there's only like a limited amount of hours that they can give like each department a week, basically. So they cut everybody for our Thursday night shift to work on Wednesday night so that we were prepared for the visit Thursday morning. And by doing that, they completely screwed us over last night. And we had 6 people for a night where we usually have like 8 or 9.
Right.
And enough freight for about 10 or 12 people.
Yeah. So
that was awesome.
Ow.
And I was just like, at the beginning of the night, I was just like, I'm gonna do the best that I can. And then like after lunch, I was just like,
this fucking sucks.
No, I was like, I'm not gonna rush like we're not gonna finish.
Yeah.
Like it's obvious. But I'm not gonna fucking bust my ass any more than I like already am, because we're gonna leave stuff. I'm like they know what they did. They did it on purpose, and they're not gonna be mad because they know that Thursday nights are heavy nights, and they did that to prepare for Thursday morning. So if anything, this is their fault, and I'm not gonna be held responsible for that.
I mean, worst case, you just say, "Hey, man, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, they literally scheduled us like as if it was like a Wednesday night, which is like our slowest night ever.
Yeah.
So like Wednesday nights, we finish with everything. We have 6 people, but we finish with everything by like our first break at midnight. And so the fact that they gave us that amount of people for a Thursday night is actually fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, that just sounds fucking... I mean, how much was left?
Oh my God, so fucking much. It was like 20. So it was like on average, we like for about 6 people, you should probably have like around 1,500 pieces.
Right.
This was like 2,300.
Oh my God.
So
that's 1.5x.
It was pretty AIDS. And oh my God. I was texting like the one boss. I was like, I was just so like I could like let him know. I was like, you did this, by the way. I was like,
this is your fault.
I was like, hey, we have this much for this many people. And I texted him like right when I got there, like just so you know when you come in the morning. And then he's like, oh well, I asked the second shift. I asked them to help with as much as they can, and I was like, yeah, they did like one like pallet of like paper towels, and they didn't even finish that. There were still 3 or 4 more after that.
Dude, why is every shift except for yours fucking garbage?
I don't know. And I don't know if that's like, it might just be a perspective thing because that's usually how things go. But I literally think that like every time I've switched the shift, that's always how like my perspective is. I'm just like, every other shift is the worst. And then that's how other shifts think too, though. Like every shift thinks that they're the best shift and they do all the work.
But I mean, I've seen it though, where like, remember the one where they were like, we did this, we did that, and you're like, actually, we did that.
Oh yeah, I love it when they fucking. So the thing about every other shift is like they're so used to like just bullshitting to everybody else, and over exaggerating their work to where they'll say like, oh, we did this, we did that, we filled up we did like 10 pallets of freight.
Oh my God.
Now the thing is that they probably did work 10 pallets of freight, but what they don't tell you is that they'll have 10 boxes onto a pallet and call that a pallet. Now when I talk about a pallet, I'm talking like a full 7-foot tall pallet
stacked to the motherfucking ceiling ass,
like fucking 3x4 by 7.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Ow, fuck me.
Got you worse than that.
Well, because she had it in her mouth and I was shaking her too. It fucking just, her snaggletooth fucking got me.
Fucking bitch. I watched Dune 2.
I was trying to think of something funny, like
more like Prune 2.
I never saw Dune 1. I heard it was just a big trailer for Dune 2 though. Yeah. I heard Dune 2 was really good.
Can you fucking chill? Damn. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, I liked Dune 1 as its own movie, but Dune 2 is definitely better.
Yeah, I've seen clips of him like riding a huge fucking dong.
Yeah.
It looked pretty sick.
It's like a giant dildo that lives
the Alaskan bullworm.
Yes. Well, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that looks pretty. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't entice me.
You got to see the actual fighting. You know, like it's like sword fights and shit.
I just don't get it.
Bombs.
I just don't.
You know what? You can just buy me. I don't even care anymore.
I have never had the appeal. Like even when the first Dune came out, I was just like, all right, that's a movie. Hey Zendaya, like cool.
You don't really fuck with sword fighting movies that much, though.
I do. Like. It's just like they've never been advertised as that. Like Dune, like even the first Dune was just like, I'm in the sand, and that was it. Like I don't even remember like what the like actual trailer looked like. I think it was just literally them like showing the dunes,
bruh.
And I was just like,
this fucking looks boring.
Zendaya is just standing there. Like, I don't want. Like she's cool and all, but like I don't want to just watch a movie with her just standing there doing nothing. That's all. It seems like
it's worth a watch, but you also have other better things to do. So.
I have better things to watch, like the new Fallout 4 show, or just Fallout show came out. Yeah, it just came out.
Oh my god! Hey, maybe I'll go watch that later.
It looks pretty sick. I mean, I remember sending you the trailer a while ago.
Yeah, it looks cool. I remember the only thing that looked a little bit goofy was the power armor, but
I think that's just like unfinished. Yeah,
it was probably like unfinished. Yeah,
like they hadn't completely did all of it yet. Because I mean, it looked sick. I think it was just like the animation was just like still wonky.
It's on Amazon, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, we should watch that. Well, I'll watch it, and then you should also watch it separately.
Yeah, I
Because we're
mean,
not gay.
I heard good things, especially like it's just like literally. I should stop saying that word. But
Literally. It's in your vocab now. It's too late. Remember, it's like bro back in the old day.
it looks sick as fuck, and I heard that it's very like detail oriented to the games.
That's
like,
good.
even to like the looting aspect or some shit.
What the fuck?
Like, I don't know. I heard like some guy was making.
I found 10 bullets.
This guy was making a joke, just like, all right, you killed him, now loot him. All right, now don't forget the fan. You're gonna need screws.
No way.
Where's all the workbenches? It
Oh
was
my God.
it was a TikTok, but it was I don't know.
Oh.
He made it seem like it was gonna be like I don't know. I like that. Are you raising your hand?
I was just waving.
Oh.
That's all I'm doing. I like that kind of stuff too. I do. I also like it when dystopian ass movies are more serious though.
Yeah, this looks like a more like it'll be a mixture of like serious with like goofy.
Yeah, I got that from the trailer that it was kind of like a good mix.
But it looks like they have like the ghoul. I don't know if it's like going to be Hancock, but I hope it is.
Hancock. My favorite.
Oh, J Dog is playing Rust.
Yeah.
You're playing Rust. How's that feel?
We're back in Rust. It is just as bad as it was when we played it. Dude, that changed so much. You know Bradley, the
Yeah.
tank in the game?
He's that gym guy, right?
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The big ass dude.
Yeah.
The fucking he was just with Sketch, right?
Yeah.
The Bradley will just wander around the map at the end of Wipe now.
What the fuck? Actually,
Yeah.
that's pretty sick.
It's pretty cool. I was just walking around. We were getting BPs for the server.
Mhm.
And I was like, I didn't know this. And I was just walking down the road and I
You
just
thought
see
someone was hacking?
Bradley just comes over the hill and starts blasting me, bro.
Dude, that's a good tactic for like end of wipe raiding. Just like make him
Yeah.
chase you to like someone else's base and
And they added a fighter jet that will fly around the map towards end of wipe.
Are they getting any more lore?
Huh?
Are they adding any more lore?
Lore.
Yeah.
I never kept up with the lore, to be honest.
There is not really any, but like that's the thing. Like,
I kind of don't want them to, if I'm being honest. The only thing I remember is it's like a Russian island. That's it.
yeah. Well, I think it's like supposed to be like this is like an experimental like place.
Nah.
And that's like why like and then you have like your military base, which is and your what is the actual place? The
Mill tunnels?
no, the where Bradley is. What is that place called?
Launch set?
Yeah, you got launched. So it's like they got like their military shit.
Yeah, it's
you
probably
know,
like a Russian nuclear island or some bullshit.
something. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean there's some like theories.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
It's
dove
just-
down a little bit.
It's too like not serious of a game for me to care about the lore
Yeah.
anyway. If there even was any, you know
I
what I
think
mean?
there is, like I said, I think there is a little bit. Either that or they're just like kind of they're just putting up pictures and some crazy fucking schizo guy on YouTube is just like, this is what it
Putting
means.
the fucking pieces together. The Hulk is going crazy right now. I forgot to open a beer.
Me too.
Let's get drunk. But yeah, they're trying to spice up the end of wipe stuff.
I like that. I mean, it's
They need it because
It gets
servers
people-
die so fast now.
I think that the biggest thing is that they are. I wonder
My face.
what is
over
the
there.
what's the player base at now? Like the
Like Steam monthly or what?
Yeah. What do
I
you
have
think?
no idea.
Best guess.
I mean, 30K. Google. I forgot what I was going to say.
I forgot what you were gonna say too.
That's weird. They had a lot of new guns. I don't know. It's a very different game than it used to be, which I like, but it's also damn. This shit is hard. But it's also easier.
Oh shit! It's at 126,000.
What the fuck? Damn.
And that's within the last. Okay, wait, never mind. I'm gay.
Oh. Whoopsies.
That's the peak within the last 24 hours, which is still really fucking crazy. But it looks like it's averaging around 80 to 90.
That's still crazy. I remember when it was like 10. Remember, that's like when we first started playing.
Do you remember when we first started playing and we went onto a server and didn't realize there was nobody there?
Yeah.
And we were freaking out to every, like, we'd hear like the ambient, like trees moving, and we're like, someone's outside.
Oh my God. We'd hear like a wolf run past the base. Holy fuck, we're going to die. Or a bear. Oh my God.
Dude, that first video where like we still had the alpha fucking like banner in the top left, and I remember going to the base and then being like, man, we did pretty good for that first starting one. And then looking up and like everything is still twig. I was just like, I'm so glad that like we experienced Rust Alpha, so that way we could like it literally gave us the opportunity to know what we're doing in later times.
Yeah. Dude, I'll never forget that one video where the fucking arrow hits the door. That's so funny. Just running into the base.
That's what I'm talking about. Is
go
like
away.
the roof on that base was twig. So if anyone was smart, like they could have just. I don't even think we put a TC like yet.
I don't think we did either.
So he could have just built up and like fucking
could have just made a hammer and just broke everything.
Oh my God. I remember like that was my first experience of like a hardcore like game. I remember trying just to get stone.
Yeah.
And being like, this is the fucking worst. Yeah. I hate this. And then I died to like a chicken. Like I was just like, this sucks.
Fast forward 600 hours, you're losing like a box of rockets. And then Shake and Bake is crying.
You remember oh my God, a box of sulfur. You tried to overplay it so much. You tried to
classic.
A box of sulfur. Well,
you know what was crazy? I was actually just excited.
No, you were excited, but I remember you telling me that you were trying to overplay it for the video too.
Yeah, I lied. I was actually just that excited. The truth is out, guys. I was just a nerd.
It was always good. Remember that guy? There's nothing better than being accused of cheating in Rust.
Oh yeah.
Because like, especially like going against people that have like less hours, you just like, and you can just like tell a base design, but like, oh, that's where TC is. Yeah. And then you can just drill to it and they're like, you're cheating. You
nice
have to
ESP.
know.
It's a 2x2. There's only one place it could be.
Remember that one clip too, where like they're like, I know where your TC is at. And I was like, yeah, it's a 2x2.
It's a square, bro.
This guy knows how squares work. Like there's
classic.
You have it's a 1 out of 4 guess, and you can see 3 of the open spots right now. So I can guess that you can guess where the TC's at.
That guy's smart. He's smart though.
Well, they were smart because they were the people that died into in our airlock. They're like, yo, give us back that hazmat.
I've got your hazmat on.
Oh, we're just gonna sit here and reminisce about old clips.
Oh, Russ it was such a legendary. To be fair, it was like 4 years, so it wasn't like a small amount. It wasn't a small arc. It was an entire show.
My one favorite Dom clip is whenever he's building his like little base outside of ours. This is one you couldn't play, so you just would have saw this clip. But he goes, "Don't draw any attention to this group that's walking by." And then as they're walking by, he goes, "Hey, bitches!" I'm just like, you're the one that said not to draw attention. How are you gonna like scream this? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Dude, he's such a little fucking warlord, dude.
He's like a little gremlin. I go in right at 10. He doesn't.
How does that happen?
That's where sound come out.
Real?
He's technically.
Hello. Fuck, dude. Overnight is AIDS.
I like it. I mean, it's my schedule already. So,
have you seen that meme where it's like, just work overnight, bro. It's the best decision of my life. Tom, 26, and that's like an old ass guy.
Dude, honestly, like, you get a differential for working. Like, you get paid more per hour because you're working overnight. You get, like, if you're a night owl like me, you're just doesn't like everything's like chill. Like, yeah. If you have kids, it's not for you. If you have
definitely
a high like social life, it's not for you. But if you're just a normal fucking person, it's a perfect fucking thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, especially for you. You like night. But I think you operate better on the schedule that you have where like you come home, you sleep, or you get whatever you have to get done.
I play Fortnite.
Yeah, you come home and then you do your fun, then you just sleep and just go to work.
Yeah, I mean it's a good routine. I've been doing it for almost a year now, dude. I had a lady tip me the other day. She I was just like,
ain't no way you got tipped at your job.
yeah, that's why it's weird.
That's weird.
So like these two ladies come up. She's like, hey, is there any way like you guys can open up like a register or anything, like because like I'm like with my mom. She's old, like I don't even know if it was like an old thing. I think it was just like her basically said like she's a Karen. Please watch out. And like I was like, thank you for the heads up. I was like, we're not going to open up a register, but I mean, we'll help you see. Like, we'll scan the shit for you. Like, I don't care. Like, if people are nice like that, I'm just like, yeah, I'll do whatever the fuck you want.
It blows my mind that boomers are like that insistent on just not just doing it themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, at a point, because like if I can
prefer to do it myself.
Yeah, but if I can barely move, I would not want to do something.
That's fair.
But
was she that old though?
No, not at all.
Well, fuck her then.
But like I said, I mean, if someone's nice, I'll do whatever you want because like you're treating me with respect, I'll treat you with respect.
Give me $100, please.
So I asked one of the other people in the front end because I'm like I have to monitor everything. I was like, hey, can you help them scan their groceries? And they're like, yeah, of course. And then they finish up and then they ask me, they're like, hey, can you help us load them into the car? I was like, yeah, I got to go outside anyway.
I heard that your company lost so much to the new policy already that they're changing their mind and getting rid of it again.
Are you talking about like the self-checkouts?
Yeah.
I heard about that policy through TikTok.
We probably saw the same one.
So the fact that I'm hearing it through TikTok and not my actual company is kind of
fair.
I think that's not true. I'll be honest, because
true.
I was never told anything. We aren't doing that. I haven't been.
That was like a month ago. I heard it too.
Yeah.
So
I've gone to the store that we go to all the time, multiple times since then, and nothing has changed. If anything, there's
more.
There's more open. Plus all the normal man registers, there's more of them open too. So if anything, it's the complete opposite of what they're saying. And this whole the whole membership program, like wrong. Like that's just a membership option. Like I don't know what they're on about.
Yeah,
like truthfully.
There's here's the thing. On the Yap Squad, we tell you that we're just yapping. Everybody else pretends that they're not yapping. They don't know what the fuck they're saying. Oh, the eclipse is going to end the world. You guys are going to see. Been 3 days.
Dude, I
don't know how many days it's been.
The way that people were talking, I thought like there was going to be a panic. Like real. Here. And I was just like, should I buy like a bunch of stuff before just in case? And it's then so nothing, people didn't even panic buy. Like, so it's like, that's how bad the conspiracy theorists are at this point in time. Like, cause like, I mean, with COVID, it was one thing. They can't even
take them serious anymore.
So yeah, I was just like I remember when COVID first started, toilet paper, couldn't buy it. Bottled water, couldn't buy it.
It reminded me so much of like 2008, like being a dumbass baby and being and like Barack Hussein Obama is from Iran or some shit. And you're like, no, he's not. I'm 8 years old and I know he's not.
He's right here.
He's right there. And he speaks
accent,
English.
No anything, just
like they're crazy. Like what, bro? The eclipse is a sign from God that happens every 4 years that the world is ending. I think.
Just a normal scientific
something that happens all the time.
I finished the book.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
I still have I need to watch the show, I guess.
I got 2 episodes deep into the show before I started watching it because it was like so I'm not upset. But I'm like I am. So I lied. So when I read the book, I want to see, I mean, that's just how everyone is. I want to see an exact adaptation to that book.
Right.
Now, the 3-body problem does a great job at getting a lot of the points and like visual adaptions to the screen. It's really good. But the main thing is they've completely taken away the main character from this story and made it a woman and made it modern day, which is fine, you know.
Is it not supposed? When is it supposed to take place?
It was like I mean, I'm assuming like 2008 when it was written. But
yeah.
so I mean that's fine. Like they did what they had to do. But you know, there's like some things that are like I'm kind of like, okay, you're doing a little remix. It's cool, but I really wish I could have followed like the guy from the story.
Yeah.
But I mean, the actress that's like replacing him, great. She's a great actress.
Right.
I like her. They're doing a lot of cool things. They changed a couple of characters around, but like I said, they are ultimately making this a really good show, and it's really good so far.
We were talking about this the other day with the gang. Well, I was. You weren't. I said I'm two people. Hello. She's asleep.
Dude,
do you have a problem with them changing characters around like that? Really? Or
not necessarily. I, really I think if it makes for
as long as the character's still good and is good, like it's a good actor, I don't really give a fuck.
they're holding still true to like the character. I mean, because they just made it a woman basically. Same concept, just a woman. I mean, they changed a lot of things about her and / him.
Right.
But
them.
You know, it's
they.
But it's not horrible. You know, I can't complain. I'm not gonna be like one of those people who's like, they made the Little Mermaid black. No, like
my whole world is falling apart.
Never watched the Little Mermaid to be.
Sounds like she's having a 2-body problem.
Oh shit!
That's
oh my god!
Bah, bah, bah.
I started reading the second book. Oh, first of all, the end of the first book, drags the fuck on.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, all the chapters are normally like 10, 15 pages. So, this and like the little Kindle like reading thing says like it should take you about 20 minutes to read this chapter. I get to the last one, it's just like probably about 2 hours. I was just like, huh? So I'm reading this. It's all like scientific mumbo jumbo. I'm just like
trying to hit the word count.
No, so I was just like, why am I reading this? Like go on, and then it gets to the end, and it just explains like all these phenomenons that was going on like at the beginning. It just explains it all and why it happened. I was like, holy fuck, that is sick as fuck. So I started reading the second one. First of all, plot twist already, like within like the first 10 minutes of reading. I was like, what?
Oh my god.
But this next one is like kind of weird. Like it's not really chapters, it's like sections.
Like books within the book or what?
Basically. It's just like section 1, this. And it's like split up into chapters, like kind of, but it's like also not chaptered. It's really weird. Like this one, like the chapter I'm on right now, is like, I'll just show you.
Is there action in this book or not?
Define action. Actually, yes, like, there is.
Do we go fight a bunch of aliens or what?
Probably later on.
Base.
Do you want like
I don't care.
So
audience, cover your ears.
Spoiler for the 3-body problem. And I don't know how this adapts to the show, because I've not gotten that far into it yet. But this is for the book, and if they are staying true to the book, this is how it works. So this is a spoiler alert. You don't care?
I do not care.
Okay.
I'm probably never gonna watch it, I'll be honest.
You should watch it. It's pretty good.
Maybe I'll watch it. Probably not though.
So aliens. All right. So first of all, it's the start of it. It's based off in like China, communist China, where they have like the free, where like basically like free thinking is just like they're like banned. So like any theories that like have gaps like in like that allow free thinking. So like the Big Bang Theory, they're like, that's stupid. They're like, why? Because like you're giving like the possibility that something else could be there, like that God could exist, God, like, and all those things. Like we need absolute fact. And so like a theory, stupid. So you got all these like physicists and like scientists, like they're being like basically like fucking publicly executed. Because they are for theories, because that's how you fucking explain the majority of science.
That's how you make progress in the world. Yeah.
So, that was a whole era in that time. That's the beginning of the book. Right. And then, so this girl, dad, he got fucking shaboinked.
Girl dad.
The girl's dad got shaboinked.
Okay, I thought you said this girl dad. Okay, I'm following.
I just am bad at speaking.
So she got bing bonged.
No, the dad got bing bonged, and
Okay.
she ends up joining like basically the army of like communists because you have to fucking like it's just free labor because you have to.
Yeah.
And then
Poor girl.
then she joins she gets recruited to go join like a secret military operation because like they found someone snitched on her. But she's like, I'm still a free thinker, but not publicly.
Oh my God.
And this other guy was a reporter and was just like, I know how you is. I'm gonna check out this book. And then it's like a book that like inspires like free thinking or what. I don't remember what the book is.
The Bible.
No. But it's just like just abstract theory or whatever. And then gives her the book. And then he writes like a report, sends it off, and he gets caught up. Like, hey, this is fucked up. Like, obviously, I think he like did it anonymously, if I remember correctly. And
he snitched on her?
So they were like, yeah, so he had this book, and he said that he got it from you.
What the fucking reverse snitchology?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
But the chick was just like, yeah, I did it.
No way she just took the L in communist China.
Yeah, I mean, she had to. So she went to the gulag.
She went?
Basically, yeah. I mean, she was just like, I'm going to go do this other thing. And they were like, you can either do like the jail thing or you come and or like do like the free labor for the rest of your life. Or you can come to this military base and work here. But you can never leave. Like, I'm good. I'm just gonna go to the base.
Yeah, I mean that's objectively the best option. Yeah.
And the army man was like, "Are you sure you want to?" Yes, let me into the base. May God bless your soul.
Thank you.
Like 100 times, this guy is. Are you sure you would? And she's just like, can I go into the base now? Like this is
We're so tired of her punishment that she's just like, all right, let's just do this.
So she ends up being like, this base ends up being like a big antenna. They're studying like this is around the space race era, and people are trying to like fucking get like basically the first people to find extraterrestrial life because obviously
ding dang done did
you're the first ones to go to the moon, pog. But I'm gonna be the first one to find life. That's what like they're trying to do. And they end up finding life. Without getting too far into it, they end up being bad guys. Well, not bad guys, but like they're like, yeah, we're gonna come to your world. There was like that do not answer.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's just like, here we are. She's like, fuck you all. Because like, I fucking
to be fair, if I was forced to be in the military tower too, I'd be
she
like,
just didn't like humans anymore.
Oh,
she was just like, yeah, we're kind of fucked as a civilization, so come fix this. And then so they're like, okay, we'll be there in 400 years.
Damn.
And so basically the military has found out, everyone's found out about this, and they're like, well, we have 400 years to prepare.
That's fair, yeah.
So that's basically the whole entire like. Well, first the whole book is like this. The main character. This is not even the main character, by the way, that I'm talking about.
Damn, what the fuck?
So,
all right.
The main character is like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, basically, because he's like going behind the scenes, like he's having like these weird visions, like something's like he's a scientist. He's trying to figure
the alien.
No.
Oh. Is he having the 3-body problem?
Technically. But he's solving the 3-body problem.
Oh, so he doesn't have it.
It is a problem though.
Kiki?
Dumb bitch.
Never said anything.
All right, what else do I have to talk about? OJ Simpson died today.
It was yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Yeah. OJ Simpson died yesterday.
You think he did it?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I think it's like 100% like just he fucking did. There's no way that he didn't do it.
I never actually like fact checked this, but somebody told me at one point like 10 years ago that he wrote a book that was like, if I was the killer, this is how I would do it,
and then explains exactly
and then it was just how he did it.
I saw that too. I remember he was on the Nelk podcast, and then they ask him like, so like, does it ever upset you that like no one ever found their killers? He's just like, I'm not gonna talk about that.
I'm good.
We know the answer. And then just like, what do you mean by that, OJ? Like, what do you mean we know the answer?
What the fuck? Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a flaw in our justice system, but I also think it's a good thing that you can't be charged with a crime twice. You can only be charged with a crime. I'm pretty sure you can only be charged with a crime. And then if you're not guilty, they can't just be like, well, new evidence, bitch, you're going to jail. At least I'm pretty sure. But maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe you can be, because I feel like a lot more criminals would be like as soon as they got the not guilty, they'd be like, fuck you, bitch, I did it. And then just walk out.
If that were the case, I mean, I feel like he would just be like, yeah, did it. I guess he kind of did do that.
Ugh, I'm about to nut.
Okay. But I mean, he definitely did do it.
He did it.
Like,
yeah.
And when he puts on the gloves, he's like, guys, obviously.
Imagine he like didn't even like he pulled it on like a little bit.
Dude, someone did, like, I saw someone say it's just like, he could have just bought different gloves that just didn't fit him and used those. And then we were like, nah, those had to be his gloves.
How did he do this? Oh my God, I thought she was going to knock that over. There was a cash heist in LA, $30 million.
What the fuck?
And they got seen on no security cameras. And nobody saw them.
That's a conspiracy if I ever heard.
Yep. It was
that's like trillions of dollars going missing, and then the next day the Twin Towers getting.
Of course, that would never happen in real life. Goofy, but they have no idea how they did it. But it wasn't like a bank or anything. You know how they have like
cash.
Yeah, you know how they have like the cash like warehouses almost for like the government, like
call those treasuries.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I don't think it wasn't actually like a treasury.
It's like a Federal Reserve.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like where they store it and then it gets moved to a bank or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Some shit like that. But yeah,
you know, like a money house.
Somewhere that they store money.
Oh my! The fucking
bank.
The Breaking Bad is like, yeah, nothing out here but a cow house. You mean a barn?
Oh no. The RV is a domicile, bitch. I don't know.
Well, it's my own private domicile and you cannot be harassed.
That's such a good show, man. I'm so glad you put me on that.
I saw a fucking TikTok, or it was on Twitter, and it was the I am the one who knocks, but it was edited to be like with all of the fucking like memes. He's just like
I saw one that is just a guy who looks exactly like Heisenberg dancing in a club, and the top text is Skylar, and then the bottom text is dead. And it's just him dancing, and it's just going hard as fuck.
So basically, what it is, it's just like you think he's like, you know who's fuck, I didn't even think about it, because he's just like he goes to Jesse, he's like, because you got the Riz and I got the the W's or some shit, and then Jesse goes, so you want to risk yachts together? It's
So
such a
dumb.
funny. I have to, once we're done, I'll fucking show you because it's so fucking funny.
Send it to me. 12 years ago.
That's crazy.
We're old. Mostly you. Definitely you.
Uncalled for. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 24. It kind of hit me.
I mean, it's really weird to think about because I'll just be like, hey, like I'll just be talking and I'll be like to like just other people and be like, we're all young. It's crazy. And then
Oh my God, skateboards and girls.
I was like, I'm gonna get married soon. Like, I'm a fucking like, where my
Spoiler
my
alert.
stocks and bonds are crazy right now.
My God, that's a spoiler for somebody who's gonna watch this.
Fucking knows.
Oh yeah, she literally designed it.
Yeah. Oh God.
But rewind this part or fast forward. I don't know which one goes forward.
We'll use some deductive reasoning here and
Put a hit marker right here. Thank you.
That was sick as fuck. What else happened this week?
Fucking nothing.
I'm trying to think. There was some stuff.
We were gonna watch the eclipse,
Yeah.
and then we decided that it's just a thing that happens. That I've already seen it, so I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
And I had work that night, and I wanted to go to sleep.
You like half wanted to see it, and then when the time came, like 8 a.m. rolled around, and I was like, nah.
I wanted to see it, but the thing is that I need to go to bed at like 12.
Right.
And the eclipse started at like 12:30. Like that's when it started going over it.
Mm.
Now I would have been, if totality was at like 12:30, 12:40, I would have stayed up. But the fact that totality wasn't going to happen for another 2 hours, I was like, I'm going to go to sleep.
Oh, hell
because then I'm going to get like 4 hours of sleep before I have to go to work.
Yeah. Not worth.
Not worth at all.
Now.
I just saw a picture of it. So easy.
Same thing, basically.
Yeah.
I saw this ghetto trick to look at the eclipse without the sunglasses, where you just pour water, and just go blind, and then you just see it once, and then what else do you need to see for the rest of your life? No, but you pour water into a bucket, and you can see the reflection.
I saw that too. I saw like I saw someone like with a telescope, and they were like, yeah, whatever you guys do, like use a telescope for like taking pictures or whatever, but don't actually look into it.
That is the worst idea ever, to just look at it.
Yeah, and they took the glasses and they put it up against like the lens that you look through, and it just burned the hole through the glasses.
Oh my God.
And they're like, don't fucking look at this.
Jesus, why is it so much stronger? Like, you know what I mean? Like, than just looking at the sun.
I think it's probably about the same.
But you could definitely hold up a pair of glasses to that. And
But
just,
no, it was like
sun.
the ones they were selling. It wasn't like a normal pair of glasses.
I don't
know. Maybe it's still technically like a magnifying glass.
Am I crazy? Like, I feel like you could definitely just do that with a normal.
But I
sun.
feel like
I used to look at, when I was a kid in the car, I used to look at the sun.
I don't understand it, but I think the biggest thing is like you're staring at it, or
because it's kind of like a light coming on in the darkness type shit.
I don't know the science. I truly, because like I'm the same way where I'm like, if I can look at the sun normally, why can't I look at the sun with that, like during the eclipse ?
I think it's probably like, you know, and it's just dark as fuck, and you turn a light on, and it's like a flashbang. Yeah, it's probably like that.
I know, like the Simpsons like touched on it because like Marge was like, she looked at the sun and was just like, and like she was fine during the actual eclipse, and then the moon moved
a little bit, and she
was
fucking
like,
she went blind.
So I think that's probably why.
It makes sense.
I think like the initial from the start to the middle, it's fine, but the end is where you get fucked.
Well, we just take a real quick peek.
I saw a video of a kid who had a telescope, and he went and like was like trying to find the sun on the telescope, and then he found it and goes, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Actually fucked. Oh my God. Dude, I bet you there's like a bunch of Twitter videos of people getting injured looking at the eclipse.
Yeah, there has to be.
There's gotta be.
I wish I could look it up.
Oh, you're banned.
I just fucking, my authentication code is on my phone.
I don't got it.
Not yet. I think
this is a disclaimer. Forgot what I was gonna say. How do you feel about crime?
Depends on the crime, I think.
It's a fair take. What about bad ones?
Well, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I remember crime statistics are so crazy because it'll just be like, I remember just like even looking up here for like a place to live, I would use like a crime map. I was just like, I want to see where the crime is, and I want to live where it's not.
Right. That makes sense.
And then even just in this town, it's just like you have like, there's like a 1 in 30 chance you're gonna get like assaulted. And I'm just like, that's pretty fucking high.
That seems high.
Yeah. It's like, and that's a safe one. Because it's like this place has like an A/B rating.
It's like green on the map, and you click on it, it's like there's a 10% chance you get jumped every year.
But like I remember like for whatever reason it was worse because I was so recluse at that time. I was coming out of like not going outside for like 4 years
Yeah.
or however long it was. But I was like, that scared me. I was like, so I'll just walk outside and I'll get punched? I don't want that.
Dude, that was me on the way down here in Birmingham, bro. Birmingham, Alabama.
Well, that's more.
It was like it's like the 7th murder capital of the US.
See, and like I was scared of moving to probably one of the safest cities in Texas.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this is terrible.
Dude, that place actually, I thought I was going to die. I was literally going to the hotel and I saw like 20 people just looking at me carrying my shit into my room.
Yes, I have it all in here.
It's right here, guys.
Computer.
I'm going to leave the computer
TV.
in the car though.
That's actually crazy. That you
I don't know
left
if I
that.
did that or not. I forget. A lot of weed.
I remember one
between now and
time
then.
I had an iPad growing up, and we were going to Washington because my grandpa was dying, and on the way back, on the way back, we were at a hotel. The cars got broken into, and they shattered the window and just rifled through the entire car. And we don't know if anything was stolen. The biggest thing is I remember I left my iPad in the car, and I opened the car door and my iPad's just still sitting there. I'm just like, cool.
You
Like,
just didn't yoink it?
yeah. So I'm just
The
like,
fuck?
worst thieves ever. Like,
They're just dumb. That's like the guy who broke into my house and stole a $200 pair of shoes, but not the $1,000 computer right next to it.
heavier.
True. But he lived right down the street.
True. Could have played Rust. What if
He could have done multiple
played
trips. He could have done loot runs.
I play Rust one day and it's just him. He's just, hey,
Yeah.
Mamba? Is that? Yes.
Yes. It's me.
My hand really hurts. Because he punched in the glass and was bleeding.
They got actually top 10 dumbest criminals in the world. This guy breaks into my house by punching out a window, bleeds all over our kitchen, doesn't clean it up, grabs a white pair of shoes. So they're definitely ruined. And then he gets caught because he broke into another house like a year later and left blood there.
Twice.
And then they were like, wait, you did both of these.
What the fuck?
That guy, he never paid me.
Was he supposed to?
Yeah, he got court ordered to pay me $200 and he sent me like 50 and then he never did again.
Wait, it was a personal, like fucking like Venmo?
So he's supposed to send the way the court orders work is they're supposed to send the check to your house. And then like as part of his parole, he's supposed to work, right?
Yeah.
So the parole officer's like, hey, you better send that shit. And then they lost contact. So he's definitely just doing it again.
Or he's just in jail.
True.
Like,
But then he would be working a prison job and probably still be sending it anyway.
no, because it's like 10 cents. Like he'll have another $50 in 20 years. Like with the rates that prisoners have.
Dude, can we talk about that? That's actually mega fucked up.
No, it's not.
It's definitely fucked up.
I think it's fucked up for lower level crimes, but I think it's like you
don't think it's wrong that a prison makes money from having the prisoners there already and then pays them 10 cents to make an entire chair and then sells the chair for $30 on Etsy.
I think that.
That is slave labor.
Right. So when you put it like that, so I think the biggest thing is that they have the choice. So if they're making that choice, that's on you. And again, you made your choices to get there in the first place. So
Do you know what the alternative choice is?
sitting.
Leaving prison with more debt because you can't afford to pay to be in prison.
You have to pay to be in prison.
Yeah, fun fact,
yeah.
most prisoners actually leave prison with debt from being in prison.
Well, don't go to prison.
Dumbass.
It's hard. Like wrongfully convicted. Sure, I feel bad for you. You went to jail because you did something wrong. I don't give a fuck. You were probably in debt when you went in there.
I have an issue with just the whole concept that they're allowed to just make them work for not minimum wage.
True, but you also lost a lot of your rights just from going to jail.
That is true. You can't vote or own a gun. So fuck you, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, that's on you.
Alabama makes them work at McDonald's. You know that?
Alabama, Arkansas, I sure love my mom and pa. I don't know.
Did you make that up?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was like a folk song.
No, that's mine.
You did that?
Yeah.
You should. I know a rapper you could feature with.
G-Eazy.
No, way worse than that.
If you're worse than G-Eazy, what are you? Ice
I like
JJ
that.
Fish.
I mean it. That song. It's G-Eazy.
I only have like the one song in my head where he's just like, and then they disappear just like poof. Now she's gone.
I don't know that one.
From TikTok.
TikTok song, lol.
Do you love TikTok? Half the songs where you're like,
True.
dude, where do you find these songs? These
They're
songs
just
are
TikTok
fire.
songs.
I just found them on TikTok.
Wait, is that Charlie D'Amelio?
Dude, that's my favorite video of Charles Manson dancing. And then someone commented, oh my God, is that Charles D'Amelio? Dude, what happened to her? She kind of like, I don't think she fell off, but she's
she
not
got
as
canceled.
like, did she? I don't think so.
Not really. She got like half canceled.
For what? Are you talking about the whole like Black Lives Matter thing?
No, because she was like cosplaying as a Walmart employee.
Oh wait, I remember that.
Yeah, she's like, I love working at Walmart. My life is so silly. Like,
Get your bag, sis.
I'm stocking. And everybody's like, rich people cosplaying as a minimum wage worker is crazy.
Oh my God, that's fucking awesome though.
It's funny.
Like I wouldn't. It's like, ugh, gross. Poor people.
True. I guess that could be the alternative.
The biggest thing about it is that like they were already well off way before TikTok. Like, so it's like,
True.
No matter what, like they had money. They're being smart and banking off that shit. So
You ever seen their little reality TV show?
I've seen like the clips.
I like watching them fight because you can tell it's like the producers are just like egging it on.
Dude.
They're like, oh my God, she just said that to you.
Dude, Charlie, Dixie just called you fucking fat.
We just took her into a private room for a private conversation and she said, you suck at making music, bitch.
Sometimes I don't want to be happy.
She was like making fun of your
Don't
song.
hold it against me.
You think you're so much better than me because you have 100 more million followers than me. Shut up.
Dude, Dixie went on that like that Britney Spears arc for a second.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
They always have that downfall. It's like an arc that they have to go through, I think.
Which is crazier being like the lesser popular person in the group.
Less
Like,
popular than the mom.
Like Charlie's chilling. And Dixie's like, I'll be shaving my head now.
That's what's even funnier about it is that like Charlie just exists and she's like, you think you're so much better than me? And she's like
renegade.
Renegade.
There's no fucking way, man. She's like, I mean, they truly are like I'll see both of them, right? Like, again, Charlie literally is just like, she's just living her life. She's just breathing air and she knows somehow she's going to get there.
That sounds familiar.
I just made that up off the whim.
That was you.
Yep. And then Dixie,
Is your name Dan Schneider by chance?
show me your feet real quick. You obviously already do this, but what's your thoughts on socks in places? Like, you
What
just
do you
like
mean in places?
like, in shoes. No, I meant like
normal.
like for me, I hate wearing socks in houses.
My feet get cold.
I just hate the feeling of it. Maybe that's like autism, but like
It's autism.
I hate the feeling of like, especially like if I'm, and it might have been because like I grew up in like in a dirty house, you know, where like I would just feel every speck on my feet. And I'm just like, I hate, because then we just get absorbed into the fibers.
Mm.
I'm just like, I feel that and I don't like it.
Mm.
I'm just like, gross.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of the well, wouldn't that make you the opposite though, to where you would want to wear them more?
No, because I feel it on the socks, like on my. So that's why I'm on I have the house slippers vibes.
The chancla.
Yeah, it's like I got the shoes, but they're clean shoes. So it's like my feet don't touch the ground because I hate walking. Again, growing up in a dirty house, I hate walking barefoot on the ground, and I hate walking with socks on the ground.
I like my socks. Fucking, I feel like only like 20% of people sleep with socks on, and I'm in that group. My feet get cold, bro.
You're a freak.
What the fuck? I just get cold, man.
I don't care how cold my feet get. I will never put a sock on.
I feel like that's not true.
I mean, like, I'll wear socks with shoes, but like,
That's what I know.
but like, I'm not gonna fucking like. I can't. Like, half the time I sleep, I end up throwing the fucking blanket off me anyway.
Nah,
Dude, I get too hot. I'm a warm body.
oh my God, you just reminded me of something. Oh my, I had the weirdest dream I've ever had in my life.
What?
I was walking through a supermarket, and for some reason I was looking for chalky milk. I look at my phone, I go to go pay. I look at my phone, hacked. $500 Twitch dono to somebody.
Pokemon.
Right? It's just some random account. I'm like, this sucks. And I leave, I have to throw the chalky milk away.
God.
Ugh, no money.
No
What
chalky.
the fuck? Oh.
Just a man.
Then it gets weird. I'm going home, right? Out of nowhere, I'm swinging from a power line like Spider-Man.
What the fuck? You could never.
And then I'm in the middle of the arc, right? My two teeth next to my front teeth, like these two,
yeah.
and scissors. Is that
Like-
what they're called?
Are you talking about like before
The pointy ones?
Before those are canines.
The canines. My two canines on
canines.
both. They both fall out,
Oh my god. No.
and I'm telling, bro,
no vampire.
it was so realistic. Like I felt like you know how like when a tooth falls out,
Yeah,
like your
the
tongue has to
hole.
like adjust. You know what I mean?
you put your
Like you're
you
just
tongue
fucking with
you
it?
tongue fuck your little hole.
Yeah. Had to recenter off that one. That just threw me for a loop for a second. I wasn't expecting that, but like I felt that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude, it was just such a random sequence of events.
See, I like that for you.
It's better than nightmares.
Yeah, nightmare.
And then I cried to my mom about it in my dream.
Oh, I was like, Mom, you won't believe this.
Dude, I remember like my mom was like on a balcony outside of my room. It was a room I've never been in my life.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, Mom, wait right there. She's like, how about you say please? And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I came out and I was telling her what just happened. And then I was crying. And she's like, I had no idea you were this stressed. And then I woke up. I was
Damn,
like, I was not stressed at all.
Same. You were crying. You were stressed.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a little bitch in my dreams, I guess.
Yeah, just the dreams. Anyways, guys.
What the fuck? I looked like the nerd emoji because I had like just two front teeth. You know what I mean?
Actually,
Hello, brother.
dude. Oh my god.
The sketch effect.
Ahmed, one of the guys I work with, he doesn't speak too much English, but he'll have like a few words that he knows in English where like it just sounds like the most English fucking thing. Like with the most American accent. And those two words are actually and technically. So he'll go around and be like, technically. Just like, what the
No way Ahmed's dropping that.
Dude,
That's
do
crazy.
you want to meet them tomorrow?
I'll always meet your friends.
You want to go out to eat tomorrow?
Nope. Never mind.
Okay, well.
I'm good. I thought you meant like he's going to come here and have pancakes or something. That's too much.
Apparently,
Let's chill out.
technically, I don't know if it's true. I mean, obviously, I give them an open invitation. So I'm just like, if you guys want to come over, come over.
We should start having more people over at the new place because there'll be more roomy and stuff.
Yeah, but I
And
told
by
him,
us, I mean you because I don't know anybody here.
hey, give me Ahmed's number. Let me-
No way. I call him. I'm like, yo, you should come over right now. And he's like, who is this?
Who this?
Technically.
Actually,
Dude, you got to teach him the sketch lingo in American accent.
oh my fucking god,
Dude,
that's
if he
genius.
starts busting out, brother, oh my God.
Oh, I did not even fucking think about. I gotta fucking do that.
Special teams.
Special players. Oh
Special
my
plays.
fucking god, that is genius as fuck to have
That'd be
someone.
so funny.
My favorite thing is like that other kid that you played with.
Hmm? Why did I say that? Rewind, clarify.
The other guy, the other
Adult male that I played Fortnite with.
yes, who
There we
was
go.
actually older than Mamba,
There we go. Whoa. That's fine.
but is also built like a 12-year-old.
All right. Now we're back over here again.
So he doesn't like, they're so like, they're super, not super religious, but like they're like religious enough like to where they're super innocent. So my favorite thing is to ask these very innocent people the craziest fucking questions. So naturally I say, hey, cream team or squirt squad?
Well, what do you say?
What does that mean?
No way.
And then I was like, you just got to choose one, whatever feels right in your heart. He's like, squirt squad. And I was like, no, buddy. Do you want the cream team?
The squirting is just pee.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why you want to be the cream team.
Yeah.
And then we have another guy this other guy's just kind of slow. This other guy is so slow. During our remodel, they were putting in new freezers for like our freezer section. And he thought in order to put these freezers in, they were going to cut a hole into the roof and lower the freezers down into it with a crane. And he legitimately thought about that. And I recently found out that he thought that his 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift was a 13-hour shift.
1 p.m. to 10 p.m.?
Yes.
Damn, he's stupid.
And he thinks that he's like, I just did 13 hours. Such a long day.
This guy's been thinking he's getting paid wrong for years.
Dude, my paycheck's like super
I think
light.
I'm gonna sue soon. I just thought of Ahmed going, sorry for cussing.
I'm gonna teach him that we're gonna go get supposedly we're gonna get lunch tomorrow. Called Mendy. Basically just fucking meat and rice. I guess that's the whole fucking. Whoa! I guess when you don't have that much resources,
being poor.
You don't have that many resources. That's delicacy. But
look, spam.
They can't have spam.
Why?
Pork.
Oh, is it pork? I don't know.
It's literally the whole.
I just eat it.
That's the P in spam is pork.
Oh,
I don't actually know if it stands for anything.
Salty pork on cock.
Well, you have no idea how to spell it. Spock. That was fucking crazy.
Do you think about what you want?
That was the definition of you had me in the first half, because
I just started winging it.
The first two letters were fine, and then the other two are just completely wrong.
Sorry for cussing.
Sorry for cussing. Dude, the sketch effect is real, and I love it.
I love it too.
And he deserves he's probably the Messiah.
Let me think about it. Brother, yeah, that's him.
Instead of in Rio, they're gonna change the statue of this to.
Oh my god, it's real. It's just him golfing mid swing.
No, it's got to be this. It's got to be.
That's iconic,
brother. That'd be fucking hilarious.
He might be the best like new content creator in like 5 years.
100%. He's probably like, and the collabs are crazy.
Oh yeah.
And he's on it. Like, I'll give him that.
His he met like Kai Cenat at some point, and he's like, yo, Sketch, I've been really looking forward to meeting you, bro. He's like, I know, or some shit, I don't remember, but it was funny.
Dude, he hasn't flown out to. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. He hasn't gone with Kai like IRL yet, or I haven't even seen a Aiden collab yet, which is kind of crazy too.
Kick contract soon come?
I hope not.
Yep, me too.
But Aiden, if you still, I'm still available.
We only say that because we want the slot.
I would do it.
We're never gonna get it. Someday.
Sunday.
Today. I actually got an email on my phone. Imagine. Neon got arrested in Dubai.
I saw that. I saw his girlfriend also did.
Thank God, bitch.
Do you think how does that work?
What?
You know, like, can they like be extradited like back to the United States, or like do they like?
Depends on the country.
Also depends on like the crime, I'm assuming. Like if he just like cussed in public or some shit.
Yeah, it's like
because Dubai laws are crazy.
Oh yeah, well,
rightfully
from what I've heard, Dubai, a lot of it is like what they choose to enforce. Like if you're just being annoying,
yeah, they're not.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, they're not gonna just arrest you though. But if he's like,
but you know how those streamers are though. It's like the new age of IRL streamers where they just harass people.
Chat, should I pull off this girl's hijab?
Yaga.
No way. Bro.
I have a hard time. Like, who the fuck watches him?
Nobody. It's all bots.
It
has to be.
Because I'm telling you, I see it reposted. I see like 30 different accounts are just reposting. And it's only the bad things that happen to him.
Yeah, that is true. But with that being said, I don't know. A view is still a view. You know what I mean?
True.
Like hate watchers are still watchers.
I mean, that might be, if that's his strat, it's actually smart as fuck. But I don't think it's a strat. I think it's just
annoying.
I think he's just on a downfall.
Yeah. I think, did you see the XQC versus Jinxie shit going on?
In what, Rainbow?
No, just everything.
What are they arguing?
Yeah.
About what?
I think X is like telling him that like, or saying like Jinxie's botting, basically.
I mean, he gets a lot of viewers, but actually, maybe he is botting.
I don't know. I don't even know his viewer range. I'll be honest.
Dude, he gets like 100K.
Jinxie?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I remember.
I've seen anywhere from 20 to 100K.
I've seen. So, I mean, obviously X gets 100K every fucking stream, right?
Yeah.
So I've seen that, and I saw the TikTok of Jinxie like going off, and he's like, because I guess X had said something about like how like there's not that much chatters. He's just like, you think that every single person's going to be chatting like at the same time? That's what Jinxie said. And then she starts screaming, and then X goes, and then he turns up his music, points to his watch, and then you just see he just sees his chat go like spamming. I'm just like, so that's what 100K chat looks like. So if he is comparing the two, which is what he's probably doing.
That's kind of what I was getting at right there. Is like, I've seen Jinxie's chat at 100K and I've seen X's chat at 100K, and there's a noticeable difference.
But I think the difference is that you got an X chatter is a different fucking breed.
That is true.
So like,
they're babies.
Can you really count a fucking like a Papega as like, that's a chatter?
True. That is true. However, I feel like the scale across the platform is pretty consistent.
Yeah, I mean, so I think
like in terms of like viewer to chatter, you know,
if Jinxie were to be botting, it's not him doing it. It's someone else botting him. You know what I mean?
Does that ever happen though?
Sometimes.
For that many viewers?
Who knows? Like it could be like fucking like 20 people doing like fucking like 10K each. You know what I mean? Well, that's not the math, but it could be like multiple people botting him, you know?
I love that X's new arc of just, I'm losing the argument is just call you poor.
Yeah. And that's with the H3 thing. Like, did you see the leaked DMs of H3?
I got my fucking house on my wrist, bitch, or something like that. That was funny.
Just throws like a stack of fucking cash on the ground, which is, why do you just have cash?
He's going to get robbed. He should get robbed.
Like you can't, like, I'll never understand like the flexing thing of just like, I guess it's cool to look at, but like, I'm not also like, now you have to go take that to the bank. Now you have $100,000 in cash.
That's like, bro, you ever remember the old days? Like when people would Snapchat, like, oh my God, just got paid. And it's like 10 like $1 bills and there's like 100 on top. And it's like money spread. Like you got to take that shit to you pulled that out for this Snapchat.
Dude, I never in my life have I flexed. I have to piss.
Me too. We're poor though, so we can't flex. So maybe we just don't get it.
No, because just the example that you gave was $110.
Yeah, but they hide it though.
Yeah, but like I've never even fake flexed. That's my point.
Fake flexing is crazy. almost as crazy as people who need better help. This podcast is sponsored by.
He took out 2 beers from me, but I don't know if they're both mine or it's supposed to be 1 and 1. We'll find out here soon. Were these both for me? Were these both from mine? Is Spencer playing with you guys? He's working now?
Yeah, he's like a bus boy, I guess, or something. Works for an Italian guy. But he gets off like day off, work, day off. I hate that.
Yeah, split day.
That shit's AIDS. That's actual just the AIDS is not a bad thing. It's fucking AIDS.
I hate split day. Some people enjoy them for some reason.
That makes that dude. There, I can't imagine somebody who likes that.
I have this one guy or a couple guys at work that they want certain days off.
But why though?
I don't know.
I can't imagine. Like,
I think
that just sounds awful.
I think it's a touch of autism. Like they've been working the same schedule for like 2 years and they don't want to change it. So they got screwed over once.
No,
with split days.
They're just used to it now.
Yeah, I genuinely think that's the only issue.
I kind of get it a little bit in the sense of like, what if you did like Monday and Friday and then it's like, oh fuck, it feels like you have more. It feels like you work less because there's a bigger break in between the day off.
I that's what I liked about my split days because it was like either like it was like 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it always it sucked having only 1 day, but it also was like a good like little reset.
Yeah. I don't know. I would just always rather have my days in a chunk, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I get lucky with the Friday and Saturday, and it's basically when it's overnight, you basically get like 3 days off.
I'm unemployed.
Yeah, your whole life's a day off.
Dab me up. Gambling.
What is your favorite way, or your favorite ways of like fucking with people, like minusculely, like enough to like where it doesn't affect them, but they get left thinking, what the fuck?
Like we do a little bit of trolling type shit.
Yeah.
What my favorite strat is if somebody's pissing you off, look at the top of their forehead.
Are you doing that?
Yeah.
No, I can't tell. I have autism.
You gotta be like face to face.
Shit, Spencer on his alt account.
Oh fuck.
Wait, actually that's not his alt account. Anyways,
but they, like obviously like you'll be close enough to where like you're supposed to be looking in their eyes. Learn that from The Office.
I can't. I don't like eye contact.
Lying. Just straight up lying to random people is fun.
I love my favorite thing to do is to tell people to do something that they're already doing. So like, I mean, I do it to you all the time. When I'm just like, but like let's say like one of the workers is like putting something on the box. Like, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just putting these boxes onto the pallet. I was like, okay, well, when you're done, just make sure to put those boxes onto the pallet. And, what?
I'm doing that right now.
And I was like, yeah, just make sure that it gets done.
Just do it though. Do it faster and then do it again. So
that's probably like my favorite thing.
What's another good one?
Just lying. I love
just lying is actually fun as fuck.
Yeah, like
because you can be whoever the hell you want. You know what I mean?
I'll just like lie about like hey, is it like is it break time? No, it's not.
It's definitely break time.
It's break time.
Yeah, you just missed 20 minutes of your break.
Or like fuck. What else do I lie about? It's like, hey, do we get like a raise this year? No.
So, you know the year you get the raise you get every single year.
Yeah, they decide. I guess it's not really lying. It's just being an asshole. I guess, but it's just no.
Being a dick.
No, you're not. No, this isn't happening. They literally
to be fair though, it's not being a dick if it's something that they should know.
If it's a stupid question, I'll be like, oh yeah, no, they literally just decided for you that you're not getting one.
Yeah, and they should be able to figure that out too.
So I did that once. I was like, no, they actually said that you're not going to get one. Like they're like, dang it. It's like, no, that was a joke.
You know what though? Say what you will about that strat. It makes them really happy when you tell them they actually are getting one.
True. It's a good morale booster.
Yeah. And at first it really sucks, but then it's not.
Sometimes lying is good. because
I love a little bit of lying.
I'm a good morale booster in my place, and I'll just go up and tell people like, you're doing great. It looks good. Half the time they're not doing great. It doesn't look good.
I mean, your two biggest talents is morale boosting and gaslighting. So you're combining them.
Exactly. So it's just like they'll think I'm doing a good job. I got to keep going.
You know, every like 3 months, I forget how good you are at gaslighting, and then you gaslight me, and I'm like, is he serious right now? And I'm like, no, he's not. Like, it'll take me like 30 minutes though.
It's even worse over text too, because it's just like,
dude, text is the worst because there's no context and there's no, or what's it, not context, tone, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well, she's been my girlfriend's been making me breakfast a lot recently because like her sleeping schedule's a little fucked up, so she's awake by the time I get here.
Yeah, I've been seeing her out here at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, her shit's all fucked up.
Yeah, was she on like spring break or something?
No.
Oh.
She's just completely backwards for some reason. But she's been making me breakfast, which is fucking sick as fuck. Cause I come home and I don't have to make myself food. I just gotta eat, edit, and play Fortnite and eat some brekkie.
Life.
But
I should get one of those girlfriend things.
No, they're sick. Yeah, stock too.
It came like that from the factory. That's sick, dude.
No DLC or nothing.
What the fuck?
But so she always asks me like, how many eggs do you want? How much pieces of toast do you want? And she'd be like, do you want 5 or 4 eggs? And I was just like, babe, never go down. You always
actually based.
If you are asking me if I want 5 eggs, the next question is, do you want or 6?
W.
Never ask me if I want less, because I will always want more. I'm a hungry big boy.
You're growing.
Have been for 20 years.
W. I'm getting wider.
Dude, I'm so excited to move because like we literally will have a Planet Fitness in walking distance.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've been thinking about this gym arc a lot.
Same.
We're gonna actually do it this time. Okay, to be fair, this gym sucks dick. It's so bad. Well, there's one machine.
It's so far away. Like I legitimately forget that there's a gym here.
I mean, it's just so bad. It's literally it's not even worth going to.
There's a gym and a pool. I'm just like, oh yeah, but for the first year,
just straight up not worth it.
For the first year that we lived here, they were both under construction. So it's just like
true. Also,
we just completely forgot. Like we're supposed to get so much in this place, and they're like, "Why don't you guys want to stay?" It's like
fucking 3 years ago, we were promised a gate. There's still no gate.
We gotta figure out how this gate thing works at the new place. Cause like
code.
Well, yeah, but it's like an app. So you like whenever you order DoorDash, you're gonna have to like be tracking that motherfucker and then open the gate for them.
I'll just put it in the notes. The code, no.
No, you have to I don't think it's a code. I think it's like only the app. Like it's like a garage door opener.
Oh hell nah.
So like once they get there, you have to like, all right, boop.
I'll probably put in the notes like just message me when you're at the gate. It's app controlled. I'll just put it super detailed so they can't possibly fuck it up. They don't
read notes. They barely read the note, leave at door.
Yeah.
I still remember that one time we were out here and you got your pizzas and the person put the pizza on the curb.
On the curb, yeah. That was fucking so bad.
I was just like, who thought that was a good idea?
Dude, the other day they delivered it like not even like in one of these like 4. They delivered it like across down. You know what I mean? Like all the way over there. I was like, you didn't even look.
This is the building. Right building.
I'll just put it at the first door I see, I guess.
Dude, I keep getting jump scared by our neighbors.
Why? Like
they'll just appear. And I'm just like, this place is so quiet that I forget other people live here sometimes, especially like in our building. And I'm just like, whoa. Like I know our across neighbors. Like they're chill. I love them. Actually, I'm literally gonna tell them whenever we move. I'm just like, hey, I don't know, but they have kids, so they're probably like in school, obviously. But because I wanted to be like, yo, there's a way better place.
Actually, true. And it's like you should actually tell them it's the same price too, because dude.
Well, if they refresh their rate, that's not the same price. I mean, they need like a bigger thing. I mean,
well, worst case, they actually would appreciate that because they could still use it as like negotiation because they tried to lower ours like $500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even worst case, there you go.
yeah, I'll tell them because I like them. I mean, I don't really talk to them too much, but like it's one of those
We
things.
gave him a cucumber one time.
No, that was the ones before that.
That was the neighbors.
Dude, I still remember like the day like someone was trying to kick in their door, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Dude, those guys were fucking messes, bro.
Yeah, but luckily this nice family moved in.
They're actually just so cool.
Like they're so nice. Like there's oh my god, these kids are so well mannered too. Like
they're the ones that just like play on the stairs, right?
Yeah.
They just hang out. Yeah.
and like they'll see me open like the door or some shit, and then they'll like scatter or like make way, and then be like, sorry, excuse us.
Wow.
And I'm just like, guys.
Meanwhile, the
You're
fucking
chill.
hooligans are over
Yeah.
there.
And
That
then
was louder than I thought.
These kids are so chill, and they're so respectful. And I was like, I have never seen children like this. This is crazy. And like
It's crazy what happens when you teach
Just
kids not to
parent,
be
right?
fucking
Yeah.
dumbasses.
It's not like one of those like things like where like they're disciplined to like be respectful. Like they're just
They just are.
yeah. Like because like I've walked by like because like the front doors are not like very noise proof, so you can hear basically anything in the living room if you walk by it.
Yeah.
And these like never heard yelling, never heard nothing, just like
They just be
nice,
chilling, bro.
nice, calm talking. Like I'll hear like the baby crying, but babies fucking cry. So
Dude, fucking kind of the same thing for me. Like at 6 p.m. every day, I'll hear those fucking kids at the playground just start fucking screaming like they're getting
Yeah.
murdered. And I'm like, dude,
I saw a couple of kids just like they took like a big ass rock and they were just throwing it on the ground. And I was just like,
to be fair, that's kid activities. I would do
yeah.
that.
But I was like, my biggest thing is like, I thought they were going to start throwing them in windows because like they were getting close to the shit. And I was just like, either going to be the AC or someone's fucking car.
Yeah. I thought my window's broken right now.
What?
I thought my car window's broken from the rock.
Oh, I
That
thought
was
you were
a
for
joke.
real.
Nope.
I was like, oh, speaking of like jokes that like are scary. Last night she texted me and she's just like, it's like 2 a.m, by the way, when she texts me. She's like, oh, the internet repairman is here. And I was just like, what? Like, and like, I didn't even see this message because I was on lunch. Like I was like watching a video or something. So I actually looked at my phone. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought she like answered the door or some shit. I was like,
Let a stranger in
I
at
was
2 a.m.
I was like, what the fuck? I immediately went and checked the camera. I was like, doors closed, good sign. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? And then she sent me a picture. It was fucking the cat, like by the router.
Just fucking with the wires and
Yeah,
shit.
and I was just like, that was fucking scary. Like, like my heart dropped. I was like, holy fuck, she just let in an intruder.
To be fair, I would have came out and been like, why are you here?
Well, the internet's down. 2 a.m, gotta fix it for you. Oh, you
heard,
missed it. The power went out like,
Oh no, I woke up and everything was all fucky. And I was like, damn,
dude, I was pissed off.
probably the solar eclipse ruining the whole world.
But that's the thing, it was like the day after. So that's why it was weirder. I was just like, and it was all rainy that like night before. But so I get home from work. I'm doing my thing. I'm finishing. I edited the video already. Like, and I was done with it. I just had to export it. I'm in the middle of exporting and I want to play Fortnite after. So I'm sitting there waiting. And then I was just like, I literally go, what the frick? and then she's out here. And then she goes, Kiki, the power's gone. She's actually just talking to a cat.
Dude, she's actually funny as fuck. Yesterday when she hit us with, I don't really listen to Angel. That was actually so funny.
I don't really listen to him.
Dude, that was so good. Like, I closed my door after and I giggled to myself. I was like, that's good. Fuck, you hit record, right?
Why'd you say that, bro? Why are you giving me anxiety for?
Because I looked at it and I don't know how to tell.
It's red light.
Oh.
We should we can program that kind of shit too. So we can put the fake news one and stuff on it.
Oh, well, we already have a button for that.
Dude, one night we spent like 30 minutes trying to train her to press the button. And it worked. It started working for a second, but she's not putting enough force onto it. Dumb bitch.
You got to get her one of those pads.
Dude,
Kiki wants to die.
How funny alive.
Dude, that's actually my favorite fucking animal ever, bro. Just having existential crises.
Dude, I keep trying to explain to my coworkers like why when I smoke weed, I get into an existential crisis. And like they're like, well, just do it. No. Just
do it until it doesn't happen anymore.
No, they literally say like, cause I tell them it's like a 50-50. Either I smoke and it happens, or I don't smoke and it doesn't happen. And then they're like, or no, I do smoke and it doesn't happen. And I have a good time. They're like, okay, well then take the risk. And I was just like, no. Like it's
I don't
terrifying.
Think they don't understand that it's not just an existential crisis. It's like a panic attack.
Yeah.
There's a difference there.
Like I'll literally like think I'm going into the quantum realm. And I'm just like, I'm dying. This is not okay.
Fuck.
What are you most excited for moving, and what are you most scared of moving to this new place?
I'm actually really excited for this new gym arc. We have to go like every day. Do you want to go every day?
After work, yeah.
Okay.
Like legitimately, I want it to be part of my thing where like I get
Just
home
in
from
your
work,
routine.
shit. Or maybe not shit, because I usually shower after I shit. I have to shower after I shit. So I don't want to shower twice.
You want to go to the gym first because you would have to shower after anyway.
So it just depends on how bad I have to shit, really. Because then it will definitely be a 2-shower kind of day.
But yeah, I'm really excited for the gym arc. I actually just also really love this new place. Like in general, I'm just excited for it. I wouldn't say I'm actually scared of any part of it other than just the whole actual doing it process.
Yeah, that was literally what I was going to say. Was the only thing I'm actually scared of is the moving process.
Yeah, just the actual
and
day. I'm already pre-stressed.
I'm stressed for like the cleaning of this place.
Yeah.
And what they're gonna try to fucking hoe us for, because like with the whole deposit thing, like we're basically everything out of pocket because like whatever the fuck they may charge us for.
I mean, we give them $10,000 for the deposit. So
no, that's the thing is like the deposit that we're paying doesn't actually like cover anything.
Isn't that literally the point of it?
It is, but like the whole. So remember they wanted like $1,500 for the deposit.
Well, if it doesn't cover anything, then they better give us that shit back.
No,
that's the whole point.
No, that's the thing. It's like, so it was basically like, so that's my biggest thing
Did
about
we
this.
get scammed?
A little bit. And here's why. So it was either pay $1,500 up front or $21, like, which would have been refundable and used like as a normal deposit.
Right.
Or it was use this jetty, which we chose for because we barely had enough money just to move in.
Yeah, we were poor as hell.
So we chose the jetty, which is $21 a month, and we did that, but it doesn't actually like go into anything.
Scammed.
So yeah, I don't understand what it covers, what it doesn't cover. My understanding, it doesn't cover anything. So any damages that are beyond wear and tear are just like on us, but we don't have any of that.
That's just fucking stupid. But anyway, yeah, we just don't have any damage. Like the reality is we actually haven't done it. The only thing I can possibly think of is that fucking mosquito stain on the wall,
which we'll get. So
yeah, and that's not even us. That's somebody else who shall not be named.
My biggest thing is like I want to do the inspection with them and be like how shit this already is. Like,
yeah.
Like, we didn't do this. Like you're gonna have to replace that.
We have to visit the new place soon, right? To do that again, like
it'll be day of.
Okay.
So we'll just do the we'll walk in. Like, so my biggest thing is if we get movers, which I think I already told you about the quote that I got.
What was it again? I forgot.
It was like 100 something, like $140 an hour. And it'll probably take like 2 hours.
So we could just do like 140. That's pretty bad. That's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
140 each to do it.
So not horrible, but it could potentially be 3. So that's why I'm kind of like, eh.
I don't even think it will be though, because if you think about it,
Well, they do it from the time. So the way that they time it is the time that they leave their place and the time they get back to it. And the reason why the reason why, and he made a good point, is like, and this is the cheapest place like that I've found. But the reason why they do that is because it creates like a good central like point. Because what if we lived in that town, right? It would take them 30 minutes just to get over there, and that's 30 minutes that they're like working for free.
True. That's fair, actually. Yeah.
So they use that as a central location to make it like as fair as they possibly can.
All I'm saying is you don't get paid for the time you're driving to work and home.
True, but when your job is to move places, it's kind of different.
It's a little bit different. I'm just complaining.
But they're the cheapest. I mean,
worst case then it would be $210 each. That's still not that bad. That's horrible. Honestly still less than I was expecting.
Yeah. But I'm also thinking of just recruiting my other workers, just being like, "Hey man, you like beer? I'll buy a case when we finish moving everything out.
They'll just get fucking drunk." Yeah, actually, that'd be good too.
I'll ask them. I mean, a lot of them don't work on a Saturday.
I mean, we would just have to get the U-Haul then, really.
Yeah,
and then we could do that too if you want.
Give them some money, or like it'll be a lot less than fucking $100. We
know a guy who has a truck.
He won't come though, pussy.
Yep, he's gay. That's an insult. Cut that
out. But yeah, I think that's the most terrifying. I'm sitting here trying to think of like how I need to start packing shit, bro. Like I need to start getting all this shit out. I need to donate like a lot of the kitchen shit that like I don't want to take. I'm sorry.
You're stressing out a little bit too much over it. It doesn't take that long.
I stress. That's just me. I just stress.
I mean, you're gonna pack it a month early, and then like 3 weeks from now, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I need to use this." And it's in a box.
What do I know? I could really use the W on the mantle right now.
To be fair, okay, that shit can go. But
that's what I mean. It's like I'm literally gonna pack all the shit like decorations, stuff like that.
That's reasonable. Yeah.
But like nothing else. I mean, I don't have anything else really to pack except for like clothes and the computer and shit, which definitely won't be till the day of. Have you done any research on the car thing?
Scary. No, but I'm not gonna do it until like a week before.
So what is your plan? Sell or like take to shop?
I'm just gonna tow it, and then when we're moved in and I know that I have enough money, I'm gonna pay them to fix it, and then I'm just gonna sell it.
You're gonna tow to shop. Yeah. Tow to shop, then sell.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that we're settled into the new place with all the expenses taken care of before I sell it.
Yeah.
You know?
I am in a car arc as well. And what's she like looking at? She's like,
she sees a ghost probably.
Don't say that, bro. I need a beer. Do you need one? The other day, whenever like, or like last time we got drunk, I drank a shit ton, and your ass went out there, and then you're like, oh, I'm so fucking drunk. And I was like, damn, he must have drank a lot too.
No, I just don't eat for like 18 hours sometimes.
I remember I looked into the fridge. I was like, how much did he drink? And I looked, there was like 2 missing. I was like, holy fuck.
Dude, when you don't, bro, I'm telling you, when you get to like 18 hours, you're chilling, bro.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but also it's so dangerous because the other day I fucking, it was like last weekend. I did the same shit where like I hadn't eaten in like a week. Damn. And not a week. I hadn't eaten like the last like 24 hours. Mm-hmm. And I drank a shit ton. And when I finally went to go make food, I think I did eat like chips or some shit. Yeah, I ate like chips.
Right.
And I was making like food. But as I was like still drink, I was like super drunk. And I got to the point where I took a sip of the beer. And like sometimes that beer just makes you gag. It made me gag. I just threw up into the sink. And I was just like, this is the fucking worst.
Dude, I hate like beer. I feel like this beer doesn't go good with anything. You know what I mean? Like I could never like eat or drink something else like while I'm drinking this beer.
Nope. Cannot. That's why like I only like if I'm making food, I make sure it's like the last beer that I'm having.
Yeah.
If I'm if I have a like sometimes I get like the Simply Spiked shit, I make sure I drink those first because if I drink it after, that's gonna taste like shit. It doesn't go good, but it's cheap. It doesn't really taste like anything.
And it gets me fucking drunk, baby. Woo!
And that's my people are like, why do you drink Bud Light? And I was just like, because I just paid.
Don't you know that's the transgender beer? Shut up, bro. It gets me drunk and it's cheap. I don't care. I don't give a damn.
Remember, right when that shit came out, I put a case in my cart, and this like really Texan man like just looked at me up and down. I was just like, hey, stop.
No way he did.
And it was right around the Super Bowl too. So he was just like,
oh, he was at maximum offended baby mode.
Yeah, because that was the only beer that was left too. Because the rest of the place was cleared out.
Well, they stopped buying the Bud Light.
Check this shit out.
Pull on it.
That's yours.
Imagine she just bit her own tail. So
that's
dumb.
That's what I was doing. Whenever she was like trying to bite me, I got her tail and I was like putting it in front of her mouth. Wait, you're smart. Yeah, because you'd be like, oh, ow, biting people hurts.
Actually scanned. You're so dumb.
But I want to get another cat. Need to get another cat. Are you serious about getting like a cat?
I wouldn't want to take care of it is the only thing.
The thing is, bro,
I genuinely, I don't trust myself to care for something else regularly because I can barely take care of myself.
Legitimately, if you just want to see another cat, you can buy one and we'll take care of it.
The fuck?
It's only 150.
Well, that's just your cat.
Yeah, but I get it for free, but it's not really free because I'm taking care of it and I'm buying all the stuff for it.
Okay,
you know?
But if I do that, would I take it with me if I leave?
You've already last episode you said you didn't want to take it with you. You're like, if I buy a cat,
but we have to figure this out though.
But you said
because if I'm gonna buy it, then I'm gonna want to take it with me.
But you also just said you don't want to take care of it.
But I'm hypothetically. Hello.
I'm just thinking hard because, like, I mean, yes, but if like, all right, so if you were to do that, then obviously, I would expect you to chip in for like cat food and shit.
Yeah.
But if you weren't, then no.
Okay.
But that's like, I mean, reasonably, I'm probably going to get a cat for myself anyway.
Well, never mind.
Times two.
Easy.
But also, if you wanted to, friends, like, we'll have like a threesome.
Dude, we're not having 3 cats in here.
Well, not here. It'll be at the other place.
Oh, that's okay then.
It's a lot bigger. I'm thinking about like, I really wish we could like cat proof like the balcony because I would love to like fucking like just like let her like walk on the balcony.
I mean,
but she'd probably kill herself.
Do you think she's that dumb is the question? She's that dumb.
Yeah. I think I mean,
we were just talking about how she bites her own tail.
I don't know. It's up in the air. I just think because when I brought her on that one, she didn't like it. So she wanted to go back inside.
Well, she spends her whole life inside, so she's probably fucking brainwashed.
True. But we'll see. I wonder if this looks like I'm rubbing your belly.
I thought you were talking to her still. I was like, okay. That's a good one. Nah, I mean, she doesn't want to leave, bro.
One thing I want to...
She probably thinks you're going to abandon her when you take her out there, you know?
I want to make sure, like... Because I want to get... So I'll have to pay, like, this pet deposit, right? And I want to see, like, if I get another cat... Like, I shouldn't have to pay, like, a second pet deposit, right? I would just have to pay, like, the second pet rent, which I'm fine with.
I feel like if you just pay it once and then just don't say anything, like, what are they going to do? Because then, at worst case, you have plausible deniability of, like, well, I paid the pet deposit, you know?
True.
That's what I would do at least.
But also, like, don't really want to risk it with this people because, like, this one is sick.
Yeah.
I need to also make sure, like, hey, we're still getting the 2 weeks free, right? Because that was, like, one of the things he called me was just like, I got some great news for you guys.
Oh my God.
Dude, like, he literally, like, he hooked us fucking up.
Is that the guy that we met?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's sick.
He like, so we would have in total owed, like, a $600 deposit. So we paid like $300, right?
Mm.
And then we paid the, it was supposed to be another $300 on top of that, but he took off like the fees or whatever, like he said he was going to. But I thought he was only going to take off the fees if we had to get a guarantor, which is the cosigner. And we didn't need one, but he still took off the fucking fees. So we only had to pay an extra 150 instead of an extra 300.
If you're watching, this is for you. Pretend
that was fucking crisp.
Hey, that was perfect for him. What's his name? Alex.
Nick.
Oh. I only met him twice. I don't know.
Me too, bitch.
I barely remember your name.
Dude, No.
Go. That's it.
Go gadget. Swag.
Web shoot. Oh, we're not in different ways.
Dude, that was actually kind of crazy. Like that night, I was like, you're probably gonna get your web shooters tonight.
I forgot I said that.
Dude, I showed everybody that. I was like, he's right.
Are you?
I am.
Does she?
She does. Yeah, she's my MJ.
I got news for you.
She's gonna fucking die.
She's gonna be on a desert planet in no time.
Dude, me and my coworker were talking about just like the old Spider-Man films and how funny like they were, because like they would try to like make it sound like whenever he was speaking, like super muffled because it was like through the mask. They're just like, he's like, what the fuck?
Dude, any movie past, like, I don't know. I don't even know the time, but they're just so bad at everything, bro. Like, the Godzilla plot hole of just like, why is he standing on the water?
Yeah, I saw that
can't
recently.
get over that anymore.
Yeah, I want to see the new one, Godzilla Kong.
I've seen one. I saw Godzilla versus the big ass monkey dude.
Kong.
King Kong. I think he has like an axe or something.
We saw the same one, right? Where it was like it ended up being Kong and Godzilla fighting against like the Metal Godzilla.
I didn't see Metal Godzilla. Oh wait, no, I did. I lied. Yeah,
I think we saw it together.
Yeah. That's the only Godzilla movie I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty decent because like
I just don't like monster movies like big ass monster movies like that.
You ever see Cloverfield?
No.
Cloverfield's really good. Watch Cloverfield.
I like Pacific Rim.
That's a big monster movie.
That's the only one I liked though.
I liked it a lot. That was a good movie. I remember when it came out, me and my friends were so excited.
Oh my god. Optimus Prime?
All right, let's get into our viewer question for the night.
Kiki, ask the question.
Okay. We got two actually.
Ooh.
Thank you, Herb.
Big numbers too.
All right. The first question is, this is mostly for you. Favorite Star Wars movie?
Attack of the Clones. Actually, I lied. There's only 6 to choose from, and I already lied. Well, there's 9, but we don't count those. Revenge of the Sith. And let me tell you why. Betrayal, drama, big ass fight, destiny, chosen one.
I think that's my favorite one too, but that's just because it was like the most like recent one.
Yeah.
And it was like the best animated and in CGI. So I was like, this is fucking sick.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually cry every time.
I can't even remember. I just remember, you were the chosen one.
That's what makes me cry.
Oh shit, you're a pussy.
No, I'm a bitch. But what about you? You just answered it, so never mind. Go on.
Yeah, it's my favorite one. I the old ones, like the first,
I can't watch the old ones.
Now I do remember Phantom of the Menace. I remember key moments, right? I remember the moments like where they're on that ship and she's saving like Leia from Jabba the Hutt, and like they have like the big worm monster underneath them.
Do you just like because slave Leia?
No, well yes, but like also like I remember the parts like where he's like fucking jumping ship to ship, like fucking front flipping like.
Oh yeah, R2D2 shoots the lightsaber.
Yeah, like that shit's sick as fuck.
That was sick.
I remember that, and that was the older ones too.
Yeah.
I like the one where I don't know what I don't know these by title. Because I watched them when I was a child. I
don't remember them either. I just can't watch them anymore.
I like the ones like where they're tied up in the arena. and they have to like fucking.
That's Attack of the Clones.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
Because I like the fucking. He just front backflips over the fucking pole. Is like I'm free now. And then what else? What else was a good one?
Fucking Amidala gets her fucking chest ripped open by a fucking cat.
Don't remember that.
Same scene.
Revenge of the Sith is like, yeah, he kills all the fucking kids.
Yeah. And then him and Obi-Wan fight.
What else was a good one? Trying to think of all the scenes that like those are the biggest scenes that I remember.
Order 66 is a good scene when they kill all the Jedi.
Yeah, like Boba Fett got or who was the one that like fucking Samuel L. Jackson just chopped off the head of the.
That's Jango Fett.
Oh,
that's his daddy.
Oh yeah, then Boba Fett he's like, kill, pop.
And then he grows up, and then he hunts down Jedi.
R.I.P.
Yep. Then he dies, allegedly. We don't know. Next question.
Should I watch The Mandalorian?
Yes. I actually do like, I think The Mandalorian was a very good show. I didn't like season 3 that much, but I still think it's worth watching.
So even if I,
and you would like Andor a lot.
As a non-Star Wars, what do you think of that show? Have you watched like the Ahsoka or whatever it is?
Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who Ahsoka is already?
I know her face.
I don't think you should start with that one.
I should watch like the Clone Wars or some shit.
Here's the thing about Ahsoka. Ahsoka has so much screen time that you probably haven't seen because she was in the Clone Wars cartoon.
Yeah, that I'm assuming that I have to start with that.
Yeah, and that's like 9 seasons.
I'll watch it.
So it's worth it. It's actually W show. Actually the best show they've ever made.
The hardest episode of Ahsoka that I've seen, not that I've seen, but the clip I've seen is like when I don't know what the original form is, but like when Darth Vader or Anakin is like walking like towards her,
yeah,
and like it's like flashing between Darth Vader and Anakin. That shit looked so fucking hard. Like I was just like, that's sick as fuck.
Here's what's crazy about that scene. So you won't ever get this because it's in a different show.
But
it's in Star Wars.
I know this.
Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, you're
so this is that area that they're in is like the center of all time. So like she's in there and she could like at any she can literally jump from like time to time frame. Multiverse. Ah shit.
Oh fuck.
So that's why that's so crazy because he just like appears and he's like, fuck you, bitch. Or something like that.
That I remember that scene was so fucking hard.
Good show, but I think you'd be missing a lot of context.
Yeah, probably.
But Mandalorian, you don't need as much context.
Okay. The next question, that was my personal question. What is, or sorry, do you think aliens actually exist?
Yes.
Comma, why?
Reason number 1, mathematically, it's more likely that they exist than they don't. 2, pretty sure we already found bacteria on an asteroid, which is in itself evidence. Number 3, the government literally said we have vehicles that are not made by humans.
True.
So,
and we see them.
That's like 3 right there. What about you?
Well, yeah. All for the same reasons. And I'm going back to the book, right? And I'm reading the start of the second book. Let me ask you this, Army Man. When did the Space Force become a thing?
Trump. So like, I'm going to guess like 20, my solid guess 2020, but like, or maybe 2019. Cause yeah, 2019. Because they had like the first wave of them happened like after I got out of basic, I think.
Okay, so
am I wrong?
No, I'm not looking that up. The biggest thing.
They don't do shit.
Hold on. I'll get to that in a second. Okay. So the second book to this series of the three body problem is they dive into something called the Space Force.
Uh-oh.
This was published in 2008.
How do they know?
And the Space Force was made to counterattack the knowing invasion that was coming.
Right.
So, with that being said, this was acknowledged before the actual Space Force was made.
Maybe we're in the three-body problem.
I'm actually, and I might be completely wrong. We both might be wrong about like the establishment, whatever. But that's terrifying. If that's the case,
here's the main thing, though. The Space Force does not exist for that purpose.
We don't know that.
We know that.
How?
Because they told me.
Mr. Space told you?
The guy told me. The space guy. That Sky Daddy.
God?
Yeah. No, they. From what I know, I've literally talked to people in Space Force because a lot of the schools in the military are across.
There's only like 20 of them.
Yeah. Talk to one of them. They wear Air Force. That's fucking stupid. They mostly focus on like making sure satellites don't get hacked. That's like their main thing.
Now,
like they have no combat jobs.
Who?
The Russians.
Shh, aliens. Now, the one thing interesting about this book is they're saying like a lot of the Space Force would come from Navy backgrounds because space would be fighting in space.
I mean, yeah,
would be similar to fighting like in the ocean.
That's why in most sci-fi, like spaceship fleets are navies. Like Halo, it's like USS Unity or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like that's how we name our ships now. It's because it is very similar. Because if you think about it, space is just an ocean in the sky.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm still gonna clickbait this and be like, oh my god, we're aliens gonna get invaded.
The Space Force is there for what? Kiki, chew on this wire. We got an extra one now.
All right, so I was free thinking the other night or the other day. I was driving home from work. I saw the Powerball sign. And it was at 999. It was like I think it was like 2 billion or something. That it was actually at. And I was just like, I'm gonna win that.
W.
I never bought a ticket or nothing, but I legitimately like on the way home was thinking about everything that I would do with like the like probably like 500, 600 million I would get after taxes.
What'd you do?
First, pay off my parents' debts.
Fuck them. No.
What?
I wouldn't do that.
Why?
My parents don't have any debt.
Why? Is their house paid for?
Yeah.
Oh, then YOLO. I mean, I would just
buy. What they do for me? Raise me?
I didn't ask for that.
I didn't even ask to be here.
I mean, I would just buy my parents' house. I would buy myself a modest house.
Modest.
Momo. And then so I don't want to, I'm not gonna fucking waste $1 million on a fucking house, you know?
Here's my thing. I agree. I'm more of a, I don't even know what I probably wouldn't even buy shit. I would buy like, I have a car already. What the fuck? It don't work, but what the fuck?
Still
like,
got it.
I'm not gonna go buy a Lambo.
Oh wait, I never even told you my car thing.
No.
So so we're pressing pause on that part for this part.
Beep. Question for you. The government sold my student loan debt to a private company. Can't I just be like, fuck you, no? I'm just not going to pay it. Or like, does it actually hurt me?
It will hurt you.
Okay, never mind.
But the biggest thing, I think we already had this discussion, but it will,
I just forgot.
It will hurt you. The biggest thing to ask them is there a higher interest rate? Is there a due date? Is there like a what because it's not a collection agency, right? It's like an actual, just like a new like.
It's like Nelnet or something. I don't know. It's just some company that collects debt. I don't fucking know.
Because, I mean, it's a little bit different. Because, like, I mean, mine went into collections. And I just didn't pay it. They already, because it went into collections, it already hurt me.
At what point, my question is,
7
at what
years.
point do you just not have to pay? Like, what are the circumstances for that?
I mean, technically, you don't have to ever pay ever. But the biggest
But you
thing
can
is...
go to, like, debtor's jail is a thing.
For real.
Australia is debtor's jail.
Biggest, from my understanding, so like I said, mine went to collections. My debt went to collections. I didn't ever pay it. And then 7 years later, my shit got taken off.
But then they gave you money anyway, so you kind of scammed them if you think about it.
How did they give me money?
I thought you meant like when your car got repoed.
Oh, no.
I'm
Well,
gonna
yeah,
piss
both.
my pants.
Well, let's end it off real quick.
Say your goodbyes.
All right, guys. That was episode number 12 of the Yap Squad. We are here, and Angel is not, as usual.
Classic.
But at least he will come back. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, he could be moving across the country like somebody.
We're not upset. But the
That
biggest
hurts me.
thing is we will be back again next week, as we always are. We'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for following, listening, watching, whatever you may be doing. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Get reminders every time that we upload a new video.
The more you interact, the more you see us.
And
So if you like this, do everything, and then you'll see us more. Don't be dumb.
Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you want us to answer next, as we will answer it. Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. Follow the podcast. That way you can get notified every time that we upload a new fucking audio visual for you. Give us a 5-star rating. And there also is a Q&A portion too, where you can give us a question there as well. Follow us on all our personal socials. Follow us on the Yap Squad officials on everything down below. Everything's going to be in the descriptions. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, whatever you may be doing. I love you. And this has been another episode of the Yap Squad.
Yay, glorious day.